Welcome back, guys. You return to part 6 of my Leeds United Football Manager 19 save, in which I take them from the Championship to the Premier League. Hopefully, that's the plan. You start on the medical centre screen today because we've had a couple of problems recently. Liam Cooper, who recently had a problem anyway. He was out in December. Well, this is his current injury. He was out for 3 weeks and then 2 months earlier in the season, and he's now out for 4 to 6 months of cruciate ligament damage, which is a real big shame. Alioski was injured as well, so he hasn't played in the last sort of 5-6 weeks, something like that. And Jansen's missed a couple of games with some pulled ankle ligaments. Roof wasn't too bad. He only had a week out. He might even be ready for this game against Aston Villa. So we come back onto the schedule where we last left off. We did actually lose 2 games in a row. We lost against Bristol as the last game we did on Livecom. We then played Reading. Now, if I remember correctly, we did play quite well in this one. We had most of the shots, most of the possession. In the last, we actually hit the woodwork in the 90th minute. I think it was Bamford. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the opening. So that was a shame, but it was good to get. Bamford came off the bench for a bit of game time. So we couldn't get a win. That was one of the tougher ones though. The next tough one was against Sheffield United, which we played on TV and we managed to come out of a win. I'll just show you the highlights of this one. Berardi actually got himself sent off for his second red card of the season, so I'm incredibly disappointed with him. But let's go in and watch the goals on this one. So the first one was Kamar Roof doing what Kamar Roof does best when he decides to show up on the day. If we play that now. Lovely cross into him, and he's headed it straight into the top corner. So lovely from him. And Roof picks up the ball here. Everything's going through him really. Clark to the right hand side. He whips in a lovely cross and clicks there just for a tap in. But Click has been really good for us. A bit of an unsung hero. He's done really well in that centre midfield position. If we just look at his average rating, it's nothing too spectacular, but in 19 appearances he's managed to get 5 goals, 3 assists and a good average rating, so very impressed with him. And then we move on to the QPR game, which should have been one of our easiest ones. In this game we didn't have any Jansen, we didn't have any I forgot his name now. Our captain Cooper, we didn't have Cooper, so we had Connolly and Helm in the defence. It went quite well. Unfortunately, Alien did pick up a knock, so we had to then put Connolly at right back and put this youngster in at centre back for the last kind of 5 minutes, it's not the end of the world, but it was a little bit frustrating. So as you can see on there, the Click managed to get the first goal, and followed by Jack Clark getting 2 more later in the game. So again, if we slow that down, we click play. Alien throws it into Roof. Roof crosses over to Click, and just look at this lovely thunderbolt into around the goalkeeper. Shackleton progresses the ball forward. Roof on a wider area this time. He lays it across, and Clark picks up the scraps. So that's lovely from him. Alien on the right hand side. He whips it into Roberts. Clicks there. Click with a lovely assist to Clark. And that was the end of the goal scoring on that game. So that was a 3-0 game. Again, another game we dominated. I think the common theme is we do dominate most games. We just sometimes can't actually pick up the result. Then we played against Bolton, and this one was an absolute nightmare. So we had our injuries really took a toll on this one. At this point, we had no Jansen, we had no Cooper, and we also had no Helm. Helm was injured, I believe. So, we got a penalty in the first half. Again, it was another game we were pretty much controlling, but we just got absolutely shafted with injuries. So if you see, Alien here had to come off. He got bruised ribs. I think that was in this game. Actually, this was in this game actually, because then we had to put Phillips into centre back and put Connolly into right back. So if we watch the goals here, Dallas actually got one of his first starts, but he didn't really impress. So Hernandez there manages to get the penalty, which is very good. And then this was a free kick, blocked, and then, look at that, no one managed to score, so can't really complain with that finish. It's just a bit unfortunate with the injuries, having to put, Douglas actually got his first appearance in the first team again, which is really good. but we had to put Connolly at right back, Phillips at centre back there, and Struick in there with Phillips, who, this is a youngster himself who isn't particularly amazing, alongside Phillips. So in the end we probably did alright to hang on, given the injuries in the last sort of 20 minutes. So yes, this was a game that Roof did actually have to miss because he was slightly injured. So Bamford started, didn't do anything. Roberts came on and didn't really have a chance to do anything. So that was the end of that. So now we're back up to Aston Villa game. We'll have a look at the team selection now. So we should have a relatively better team now. I think I'm ready to put Douglas in to start. It's probably a slight risk. He's still not 100% match fit, but we're going to start him. We'll have Davis just in case. In terms of up front, I believe that Roof should be back now. He is fine to play, so we're going to play him in that. We're going to go advanced forward role this time, just test him out like that. Let's take off the under 23s. We're going to put Berardi back on the bench. Going forward, I think Hernandez hasn't really... He's been good, but Clark's just been better, and I don't really like having an advanced playmaker on the wing. I like to have wingers or inside forwards. Janssen is probably ready to start. We're going to put Janssen in. And Helm can go on the bench. I think we'll take out... Who should we take out? Take out Berardi, actually. Because we've got Connolly who can play right back, just in case. And then we've got Izzy Brown, who I think I'm going to put Izzy Brown in. Just because he's not had a chance to play yet. So it'll be good to get some game time under his belt, maybe off the bench. And other than that, I think... do you know what? We've definitely played better without Albeck in the last few weeks. If we play like that, this has been probably our best sort of lineup, other than maybe... This has been one of our best lineups. I just don't really like Dallas. So I think we're going to give Izzy Brown a chance. Not particularly good in that inside forward role. No, I don't think he's not going to be good enough, so we'll give Harrison another chance. He's had plenty of chances, so he really needs to start stepping up. But we'll find out. This will maybe be the last chance. So if we now submit. Alright, so now we're on the team talk. I'm actually quite happy with that. Aston Villa have won 3 of the last 4 games. We can deny them here. Okay, so let's go into the game. Grealish there. An integral part of Aston Villa's team. And with Tammy Abraham, who's been one of the top goal scorers this season. We actually have Alien on the reserves who could come in for the next game. He might have been able to come in for this game. I completely forgot to check. But he has just come back from injury, so it can't hurt to give him one more game off. As we can see the chance just then. Connolly has the ball into Clark. Can we create something? Roof on the advanced forward role, and he's done it. 17th goal of the season. He's done fantastic there. So we continue. Douglas there into Phillips. Back from injury, good to see. Hopefully he doesn't get injured again. I might take him off in the kind of midway through the second half if there's any, just to avoid any more fitness concerns. Putting a lot of pressure on them, but we need to make sure we get rid of this. Okay, so we've still got the possession here. Let's make sure we turn that down again. Forshaw picks up the ball and he's managed to hit it into the net. 2-0 after less than half an hour against the league leaders. We're doing brilliantly this game. Hopefully we can keep up for the rest of the game. So, let's continue. Tyrone Mings is playing well. Make sure we close him down. Pick up the ball from Grealish's loose header. Janssen on the ball. Okay, we're going a little bit too slow actually now. Okay. Click's got it. Spreads it out to Clark on the right hand side. He should be attacking down the right hand side now. Lovely ball into Roof, and he can't quite wrap his foot around it. That's unfortunate. What can Kalinic do? He's been a good goalkeeper for them this season. Not much is the answer. But what can Click do? Into Clark, into Roof. he arguably should have been scoring there, but either way, it's still unlucky. Click's not had a good game according to our assistant manager. Okay, so it's all going well. I'm very happy with how things are going. Obviously, we are 2-0 up against league leaders. Always going to be very happy about that. Click's not had a great game, so I think we'll maybe look to take him and Douglas off in the next sort of 20 minutes, seeing how things go. Give them a bit of a chance though to get into the second half, as one of their players picks up a knock. Fortunately, not one of ours, considering we've been absolutely ruined by injuries this season. And talking of ruined by injuries this season, I am going to take Douglas off. He unfortunately missed that free kick, but we're going to take him off. Not because he missed, but because I want him to get injured again. Click's still not having a great game. We'll leave him on for the moment. Okay. Oh, okay. So we've conceded the goal now with still just under 20 minutes remaining. We're going to move to cautious, and we're going to see if there's anything else we can do here. So I think on this note, what I'm going to do, because Harrison's not really done that much, once again, we're going to bring him off, and we are going to play Izzy Brown. I wasn't going to, but we are going to play Izzy Brown. Might leave Davis slightly kind of on his own at the back there, but either way, hopefully we can hold on to this. I'm actually going to make a couple of little tactical tweaks, so I'm going to time waste a lot. I think we'll stick with everything else. Regroup. We don't need to counter anymore. Lower our line. Don't need to prevent goalkeeper short distribution. And I think, who was the other one? I think we said we'll bring Click off, but Calvin Phillips is quite tired, so I think we'll put Albeck in that defending role. That will put Forshaw as a deep line playmaker on support as well, just to keep an extra body at the back. So let's continue for the last part of the game. Move to defensive. And it looks like we might come out with a victory here against league leaders, which we have. Brilliant. I'm really happy to see that, considering we've struggled a lot recently. Maybe not in this episode and the games before this episode, but we did struggle before then. So we're going to give them a good old passionately. Very happy with a win, because obviously we are very happy with the win. Forshaw has a very good game, 1 goal, 1 assist. We'll let him know we're happy with him. And I think that's where we'll leave this episode. If we go on to the competitions championship page, we are only 2 points behind Villa now, after getting a 3-point, kind of closing the gap by 3 points there. Swansea are right hot on our tails though, only 2 points behind us, so definitely work to be done. They're catching up on the goal difference. Everyone's played an equal amount of games. Roof is still the top goal scorer despite drying up recently. Alioski should be back from injury, so he'll be critical to us performing well. And I think that's where we're going to leave this episode here. So if you have enjoyed, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you for the next one.